Right then, midnight walkies. Midnight walk and talk around the park. Lucy, leave it. No cans, you know that. No cans, Lucy Lou. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl, Lucy. Can't have cans, can you, Bubba? Hey, find what you're going to find. Sam's with us again. Hello, Amber. How you doing? There's Amber, and we're going walkies. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, so there's no gym tomorrow. I'm a day off. I did look to see if I could book some gym for tomorrow, but no. There was no gym, so okay, no worries when that's concerned. We'll have a day of rest, or I might just do a bit of training indoors. See how I feel. I mean, if I feel as if I can, then I will. But we'll see. Day of rest is good. Of course, I've got Sunday also as a day of rest. I mean, for next week, actually starting Saturday. Saturday, I originally had 1 hour booked downstairs to do chest and an hour booked upstairs to do shoulders and upper back and all that lot. Well, now it's 2 hours to do chest, 1 hour upstairs after that to do upper back and shoulders and all the rest. So, yeah. I decided the extra because of the fact that today I did 2 hours upstairs, so I'm next due 2 hours downstairs. So I thought, right, chuck that in Saturday and chuck another hour after, just to pop upstairs and just do a few little bits of whatever I can do. I don't need to stay an hour. I can just stay for 20 minutes if necessary. The problem is at the moment you can't go from downstairs to upstairs. Yeah, you can't sort of have half a session in one place, half a session in another. You know, I mean, you could probably do that. Like if there was space upstairs and you start off downstairs, you could probably go upstairs. I imagine they wouldn't be that bothered about it. You know, so yeah, you could probably do that. So yeah. But yeah, today was good. That was a good workout. Not bad at all. Certainly at the end of it, although I could have gone longer. And the reason why I say I could have gone for longer is because I was waiting for the Smith machine upstairs to be available to do rear shoulders. Because with that you grab hold of the things you use and you pull your hands backwards. And you come backwards and let's say you get that one, and that's a good one to use. Yeah, that does a good job of it. Yeah, because that does the rear of the shoulders. So, it does a good job of that one. So, yeah. So I was waiting to do that, and I had to wait for quite a while to do that because there was one bloke on it for most of the time. Then when that bloke got off it, some other people got on it. So it's like, right, I've got to wait for them now. And they took a long time to finish. Yeah, they finally got finished, and it's like, right, okay. And now I can have a go, and we're about 2 to 3 minutes left of the session. So it's right, I better rush this, then. I better be quick. So I only did 3 sets of that. 1 warm up, 1 heavy, 1 cool down. That was it. Even though it wasn't really a cool down, it was pretty quick after the maximum. I went and did another one of just slightly lesser, so 14k, 16k, no 14k, 18k, 14k was what they were set on. So yeah, that's right. So that was to do the rear shoulders. That was after doing front shoulders, side shoulders, shoulder press. So to kill the shoulders, and I pretty much did kill the shoulders. Good. Right. And it was upper back earlier, and yeah, I pretty much killed that as well. So that was good. I kept on looking over to the leg press thinking I should really be doing some leg press as well. But there was still more to do with the, when I was doing the first hour with the back, still more to do with that. And there's even more I could have done with that. So I will see. I just said I did a bit of forearms as well, only a bit with that. So yeah, and that was tough because I did some last night. As I said in the video I did, whether it's last night or today earlier, about that I'd sorted out a bar that I've got outside that's supposed to be for forearms really. I'd made it a bit heavy before. Well, at that point in time, I think that was before lockdown. I was already doing slightly better, and so I was able to do it heavier. So of course, going back into it, heavier was just too heavy. So I took the heavy ones off, put some lighter ones on, just so I could really push that area, get that area working. Because that's one of the plans now. And the other plan is to work. Again, I didn't do this today. Triceps, biceps. Didn't do any triceps, didn't do any biceps today at all. Was going to, just didn't get around to it. And I was upstairs for 2 hours. In that 2 hours, I should have done legs. Leg press, I should have done triceps. I didn't do either of those. Yeah. So that's why, like, when I originally booked the third hour for Saturday, I was thinking, that's a bit much, you know. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use that time. Well, actually, quite likely I am going to use that time. I mean, in the 2 hours I've got downstairs, I could do triceps, biceps and forearms downstairs, which is cool. So I could do that, no problem at all. That can all be done downstairs. Then when I go upstairs, I can do a bit of leg press. Now you've also got leg raise downstairs, and the reverse leg raise, which is doing the back of your legs, whatever that's called. Smiley, there you go, mate. Good boy. Mollie wants to steal it. Oh, Mollie got it. Sorry, Smiley. Mollie got it. Mollie won that one. And Chewie's way off somewhere. I don't know where he's got. Oh, he's over there. He's over there. Yeah. One thing I would say that I was thinking about when I got back, actually. Yeah. When I look at myself, yeah, from top half, I mean, legs are quite okay-ish. Yeah. They're okay. I mean, they're not mega muscular. No, they're not. I was doing a bit of lift and carry to try and improve the legs a bit, but as I say, I do the walking. I had a walk earlier, and now it would be twice around here before bed, and so yeah, this is what I do for legs. Still got some belly. Yep. Well, I put on 2 kilograms in the past 2 weeks. 2 kilograms I put on. Well, it's because I'm training. Well, I'm training now and training a bit harder. That I'm eating more because I'm training. The thing of it is, I'm eating a lot of stuff that really is quite high in calories. So yeah. So I was thinking, okay, if I got married to this beautiful young lady, or to anyone else, and that person then said they wanted me to get rid of the belly, will I get rid of the belly? Now, come over here, over here, over here, over here, come here. Right, come here. Come and sit. Sit down. Now. Sit and stay. Come here. Riley here. You can't run ahead of that. You get run over. Get in now. Now, one thing I will say about this situation, why on earth the police drive around here in a car or a van, I do not know. It makes no sense at all. Because if they had a search light on top of the van or coming out the window where they were actively looking for someone, then it would make sense, but they're not doing that. So what on earth they're doing, I don't know. Maybe just wasting 20 minutes at a time. No idea. Because you see it most nights. You see them around here most nights, so it's not as if they're actively going after a certain criminal that they think might be in the park. Because if that was the case, then, although, oh, there's another one. Come here. Come here. Emma, come. Come here, now. Come over here. Here, Mollie. Mollie. Get here. We've got another one coming. We just had one, then we've got another one. I'll tell you what annoys me about this, right? You've just seen police van, police car. When I phoned up for the police to come and deal with a situation, I was told, oh, they only have 2 police officers in Elgin at this time of night. But excuse me, there's 2 police cars here right now. A police van and a police car here right now. Now they seem to have a light. So they're poking the light out there, looking over on that side for some reason. So maybe there is someone here that they're trying to get tonight. But I say, you see this most nights. You do see them here most nights, for some reason. I say, it looks as if they are, you know, just saying, right, okay. Now that one's coming that way, and that one's going that way. My video ended for some reason. Yeah, I said they're going to meet each other, and they have. They've stopped over there. Is that a knacker bot? It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was talking about the stomach. That, yeah, if I married someone and they asked me, you know, to stop eating those high-calorie things like biscuits and stuff like that, would I do so? There's no question. Of course I would. Of course. Of course I'd do that. Yeah. No question whatsoever. Would I work at trying to get rid of the fat? Yeah. If the person asked me to do that, of course I would do. I mean, even if the person didn't, if I got any impression that maybe that wasn't good, I'd get rid of it. I'd say part of the reason why I'm not bothering at the moment to deal with that is because, you know, I'm trying to deal with other things as well at the same time, but also because, yeah, I'm a firm believer that there needs to be some degree of fat, some degree. You know, as I say, if you cuddle someone and your arms get lost in the fat, well then that's too much. Not a good situation at all. You know, so there you go, they're parted, so the van's coming back around this direction and the car's going around there. The van went round this way, went round that way, now it's coming back this way. So, for some reason, unless it's 2 different vans, which is quite, where on earth the van turned around, I don't know. Because it got up here as that other car started passing around there, that area, and now it's back over there. Weird. Yeah, quite odd really, yes. Yeah, quite bizarre. What on earth is going on, I do not know. But there you go. But yeah, I mean, basically what I'm saying is, of course, if you're with the person that God created for you and you for them, then you're with the person you are made to love. You know, that brings me on to another thing. Just while I mention that, I said last night in the walk and talk I made last night that I don't know what I have to offer. Well, one thing I do have to offer is that love. I have to offer that. I have that to offer, because certainly it's a case where, you know, I will offer to love her and to cherish her and to do whatever I can to make her happy. You know, to be there for her. I mean, one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to say to her, look, if you get in trouble, I will always defend you. Because I can't say I will always defend you. What I will say is, if you are in the right and someone's having a go at you, I will defend you. But if you're in the wrong, I will have to say, you need to apologise. You need to do something about that. You need to correct that. Yeah, you're in the wrong. Because it's not about the worldly understanding that the husband should always be chivalrous and always be there to have his wife's back. No. If his wife is out of order, then a husband should say, well, okay, you need to apologise, you need to deal with this. You were the wrong one in the wrong. Because it's important, really, for her to address those things and not have a husband that makes her think she's right when she's wrong. Because she's going to go down a path where she's going to pay for that at some point. Which means that he is also going to pay for that at some point. Because if you're Christian, at some point God is going to tell her that she's wrong. And God is going to tell her that her husband should have told her that she's wrong. Because he knew that she was wrong. Yet he protected himself. Not her, himself. Because that's the thing, if you do something like that, if you go and pretend that your wife is right when she's wrong, or you pretend your husband is right when he's wrong, then you are doing a disservice. You are not performing a service to that person in any way, shape or form. It's a disservice. But I will promise to be honest with her, to be faithful to her, to never cheat on her. Why would I? I mean, I would work at, I promised that we as a couple would work at the physical side of our relationship to make sure that it couldn't be any better. To make sure we improve it all the time. That we learn from each other. That we want to please each other, so we will learn from each other. Learn what the other one likes, learn what the other one enjoys. Yeah? Mollie! Scusi, thank you, babes. Yeah, all of these things are commitments that have been made. And I would also commit to having a discussion once a week to talk about our relationship and talk about what needs to be dealt with. Are there any issues? Right, leave here. Now that would include, are there any issues with the dogs? You know, is there anything that she's concerned about with the dogs? Because if there is, then obviously that's something that needs to be addressed, and it can be addressed, so that'd be fine. We'll address all these things in that meeting. Because when people first get together, even if they've been together for a long time, when they first get married, that puts extra pressures on the relationship. And when that happens, things can start to go iffy. Oh, I dinked my car earlier. See here? Little dinky scratch there. Yeah, neighbours walking. Reverse into the driveway, but because the lady whose driveway it is, she's parked directly opposite the driveway where I normally park if I can, which makes it easier to get in and out. I'd come from quite an angle, and I was at slightly the wrong angle when I was in, so when I pulled out, caught the wall. So scratched the car. But that's fine, because if all goes well, that car will be with me for 3 years. A good 3 years before I look to replace it. So that'd be cool. And then, yeah, I look to replace it with another one of those, I think. Because, now I've realised you can put the back seats down and it's got tons of space. That you could easily fit 5 dogs in there. You can fit more. So why would I need a bigger car? Right now, I don't think I would. I mean, in 3 years' time, maybe I would, because actually, in 3 years' time, I would have 8 dogs. That's the idea, the plan. Because obviously, Mollie will be having her last litter fairly soon. There's Mollie in the pink there. And so when she has her last litter, I'll be keeping one of hers. So that makes 6 dogs. And then Amber will have maybe 2 more litters after this one. And then I'll be keeping one of those. And then I will get a male that's unrelated. Or I'll probably get a male that's unrelated when Mollie's pup that I keep is a year old. So therefore it would be older than Amber's, younger than Mollie's. But it would be the one that, if they choose to mate, will be the one that mates with both of them. Because it would be unrelated to any of these. Riley, get out the bins. Those dogs. So that's the plan. Now, as I say, that car is probably big enough to have 8 in there. Especially as to, well, at least one of them will be quite young by the time there is 8. And quite small, quite young for a while. So, I mean, space in the back, you can certainly get 3 more dogs comfortably in there. So, yeah, that's cool. So, as I say, that car for 3 years and then get another version of it, probably. Or, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like the car. It's a good car to drive. Amber, leave. But yeah, what was I say about? Yeah, I was talking about relationship and about what you can offer. I had it all in my head earlier. Some of it I've lost. It sounded really good in my head earlier, as it often does. Right. But yeah, I mean, yes, I mean, as I say, I can offer that love. That's incredible love. Amber, if you keep on trying to eat rubbish, I'll put you in the car and I'll leave you there until we get back. Pack it up. You make yourself ill. You've got puppies to feed when you get home. Donut. She's had lots of food today already. Before we came out, she had half a bowl of custard. Because I had some custard left. And so I gave that to her. Before that, she had 2 pork chops. So she's doing well. Amber, get over here. Stop searching for food. You're a good girlie. You get more food when you get home, okay? You will. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, as I say, one of the most important things I can offer is, to be loyal, to be honest, open, to promise to work on the relationship and, to develop a fantastic relationship that we can have, where we can be the best of friends and we can have that beauty that we should have in a relationship. But again, there are other things that I can offer that I don't know about, because I don't know her anywhere near well enough to know what I can offer her. And even then, even if I knew her, I shouldn't be arrogant enough to know that, oh, well, I'm good at that thing that you're not very good at. Yeah, okay. I mean, as I say, the fact that I am someone who is not very patient with people, Yeah, the fact that I'm someone who, generally speaking, doesn't put up with BS. They may be things that I can offer her. They may be things that are useful to her. I don't know. Because one thing that I do know is that we need to be a little bit tougher. We do. We need to be a little bit rougher. As Christians. We shouldn't be pretending that bad is good. We need to be holding a light to bad and say, this is bad. Stop doing it. That's correct behaviour. So the fact of the matter is, I do that. I don't have any problem doing it. A lot of other people have a problem doing it. So maybe the fact I do that would be something that could be a blessing and helpful to her. Maybe it help her to be more like that. Which we all need to be a bit more like that. As well as we all need to be a bit more like what she is. Loving and, friendly. Probably pretty patient as well. She probably doesn't swear very much at all. Opposite to me. I do. Often swear. I pray forgiveness for the swearing every day. That's one of the things, because I know it's an issue. It's something that I need to address. And, it will be addressed. It certainly is something I imagine that, as a couple, I imagine that she'll be wanting that to be addressed. And I'll be asking her to help me to address it. To give me a metaphorical clip round the ear hole when I swear. That'd be a good thing. So, because that's it. I mean, even a case of suggesting other words that can be used. I've tried to do it myself. Sometimes you miss them though. Sometimes you do swear and you miss it. You miss the fact that you've done it. So I know it's an issue, so I pray about it every night. Because I know it's an issue. Well, as I say, it's not been a bad day today. I had to go shopping twice because I forgot things after the first time I went down. Well, as I say, that's why I got the pork chops for Amber. Now they're about £1 off for 6 of them. So I thought, right, actually, she's feeding pups. It'd be a nice treat for her. I went and got her some, is it Monster? Oh, what's it called? The honey. What's it called? Honey Munch cereal. Well, because it's quite sweet. It's got a lot of sugar and sweetness in it. So, for her, feeding her pups, it's a good breakfast, first meal of the day for her, to help her to produce some more milk fairly quickly, and to produce some milk, substantially. So, Lucy, spit it out. Amber, leave it. Come. Well, actually, it may be a good idea to give her that before bed. As something that will help her to produce milk during the night. What she really needs is carbs before bed. She's had a lot of protein already, so toast. She can have toast. I'm going to do her some toast when we get back. She'll have some of that. And then I'll do her something else. I'm not sure what exactly, but something else before bed. I've got to go and get some more food though. Puppy food, because otherwise I'm going to run out. Pretty sure before this lot gone, because with the previous lot there was only 2 pups, so it lasted. Of course, now there's Amber, needs to be fed that, and Mollie was fed it, the same thing. Lucy, leave. Come now. Come on, bring the sticky if you want to bring it. Come on. Didn't know what she was eating there. But with Lucy, she's had a habit, certainly when I first got her. First couple of years I had her, she had a habit of rolling poo, which was a bad habit. I think I got her out of it because every time she rolled in poo, when I got her home, I sprayed her with the hose to clean her off. Of course, cold water. At any time of the year, you don't really want to be sprayed like that with cold water. For a long time to get rid of all the poo on you. So yeah, I think she basically took a message from that. Every time you roll in poo, that's going to happen. So she stopped rolling in poo, which is good. Very good indeed. Ambler, come on, Bubba girl. Stay with Dad. Come on, baby. She's been out for a walk already today. Well, I had a walk earlier with them. We went up the railway line, and she came with us then, and she loved it. She was way ahead. It gets her out. See, what she needs, what all mums with pups need, same as all mums that are human with babies, they need to get out and get away from the feeding and looking after their young. Because when they're doing that all the time, it's 24/7. It's like, they need to be, treated. Humankind needs to be treated like humans, and dogs need to be treated like dogs. Take them out for a run. Earlier, I got her indoors took her in the lounge for a belly rub. It was only a belly rub, but that was nice for her. Come, Mollie. Because it had just been her puppies on her belly. And she'd always been a doggy who liked a belly rub. So just giving her a bit of belly rubs was good. Video stopped again, that's the second time. Although, generally speaking, yes, I normally turn the video off before the second route is finished. We've gone over 1.5 times around the park now. I'll end this in a second. Well, tomorrow's a rest day, pretty much, I think, from Jim. Yeah, I'm not really in the habit of looking to see if there's space and then just going down and sort of doing something. Some days you can do that, you could just book it right there. Sitting upstairs, because upstairs you have 19 people upstairs. Downstairs only 2. So, chances that you can have it online and find the availability for downstairs. What you got, Lucy? Lucy, what you got? Show me. What you got, Lucy? Oh, you found the ball. Leave it. Leave it. Lucy's. Leave it. Lucy's. Leave it. Mollie. That's Lucy's. Oh, we took that one out of the car, didn't we? There you go. You lost it. And you found it again. Well done. There you go. Yeah, we took the one out of the car and she lost it on the way around one day. But no, she's found it again. Good. Indeed. Well, yeah, so, yeah. I say there's not really a lot more to say. Alright, looking forward to seeing what goes on. Certainly Saturday could be good. 3 hours at the gym. Interesting. Well, we've got Monday off. Sorry, not Monday off, Sunday off. So if I do really hit it hard on Saturday, got Sunday off anyway, so that's cool. Won't be doing anything there. Yeah, need to start lower back. I do have the lower back bar at home. Need to put some weight on that to get it up to scratch, up to the weight that's needed really. But I need to start doing that because it's certainly a case where upper back is pretty strong now. Not bad at all. It's getting there certainly. It's certainly a case of carrying beautiful lady over the threshold. Upper back and shoulders can manage that, chest can manage it. Arms, no idea. They'll have to, basically. Lower back, probably not right now. Legs, yeah, probably not. But then again, they're going to carry my frame. When I walk around here. So, yeah. I can start doing a bit more of the lift and carry with the weights at the gym. I'll start doing that. I can even increase the weights that I've got. The long long bar dumbbells. I've got, I think, weigh about 35 right now. I can add another 10k to them, or to one of those at least. Well, both, yeah, and use them as carry, because they'd be like 80 kilograms. Carrying 80 kilograms, you know, and walking up the steps with that, yeah, that's gonna do something. I think I should probably start just doing that with the weight as it is before adding, because already it'd be about 60 kilograms, 60 to 70. So start walking up steps and walking down steps with those. Yeah. And even carrying, walking around the block a bit. Yeah. Right. Yes, that'll help with legs. So these are all things that I've got to do. Right. You know, I've got to start, you know, working on that sort of stuff. And getting legs right, and getting lower back right, and doing all of that, so I'm ready. You know, so when it's time to, you know, when we just had the marriage and the dances and all that lot, and it's time to go over the threshold, well then, I'll be strong enough in all areas to be able to do that. So that'd be cool. That's something to work for, isn't it, really? Aye. It is indeed. Yeah, I'm not trying to say in any way, shape or form this beautiful lady weighs a lot. I'm not saying that at all. I've got no idea. I'm not concerned about it. And the reason why I'm not concerned is because obviously if I work at strengthening these areas, it doesn't particularly matter, does it? Yeah. It's only a nice gesture, isn't it? Really, that's all it is. It doesn't actually make a difference as to whether the moment is going to work with your carrier person over the threshold. It's an old-fashioned thing, but it might be a nice thing to do. Time will tell. Right, there you go. You take care. God bless. We're back at the car, so our walking is done. God bless you. Bye bye.